All right, let's continue with manipulating the power equation. Says an electric motor operates with a power output of 50 watts for 10 seconds. How many joules of work does the motor do during this time? Again, first thing we want to do is find out what the problem is asking us to find. And it asks how many joules of work. So I'm going to go ahead and underline joules of work. So that tells me that we're looking for work. We know that joules is the unit for work, which is also energy. So that is our unknown. It goes on to give us some other information. It says the power output is 50 watts. Watts is the unit of measurement for power. So P equals 50 watts. Again, you can only have one unknown. So that means more information is in the problem. Then it says for 10 seconds. Seconds is the unit for time. So T equals 10 seconds. So we have power 50 watts, time 10 seconds, and it's telling us to find work. So we're going to draw a triangle. Again, using the triangle make formulas with 3 variables much easier to manipulate. W goes on top, P on the left, and T on the right. Anytime you put variables into a triangle, always double check it to make sure you get the original equation. And how you do that is by covering up the variable. We know that the formula says power equals work divided by time. So if I cover up P, which is the variable for power, I get W over T, which is work divided by time. So I know that W, I'm going to cover up the W, and what's left is P times T. So now all I got to do is substitute in the numbers and units that I've already written down for the variables in the equation. So power is 50 W and time is 10 seconds. And 50 times 10 is 500. Since we are looking for work, we know that the units for work is joules. So W equals joules. So work is joules. So your answer will be 500 joules. Please remember that anytime you are dealing with measurement, there should be a number and a unit.